All right, so a subscriber of mine, he said I should do an intro. I should introduce myself and I should
What up,
introduce Mr.
bitches?
Druco Nation.
Hey,
So,
I'm not doing this if you call me Druco. It's
uh,
Drake. Oh,
come on, bro. Druco?
you
Druco?
can't, bro. You can't disrespect one of the
Bro, I'm giving you the
highest,
plug. I'm giving you the
the
plug,
most
bro.
knowledgeable people
You
that
little boy, 48 subscribers, you could use this.
but then how are they gonna find me? They're gonna search Druco Nation when that's not how you say my name. It's Draco Nation. Come on, bro. Show some respect.
It's
The
alright, bro. One day
OG.
you'll get to 52 subs. I'll help you do it.
Bro. Every doing my videos and shit. Alright, what's
Alright,
your
but
intro?
yeah. So, which is closest to your dream home? The giant, luxurious mansion with many rooms and servants. I feel like that's the obvious answer right off the bat. Relaxing beachside home with several friends and family. Luxurious condo, many friends and parties. Modest and peaceful cabin in the wilderness with very few close people or nobody. And fancy RV or houseboat. So, right off the bat, I would say the giant, luxurious mansion. I mean, the luxurious condo is nice, but I just don't like heights in general. So if I had the option to own a condo, I would take it. But if I had like the option to choose between these two, I'd probably pick the mansion. I mean, yeah, you can have a lot of parties in the condo, but you could probably do the same in the mansion. I guess the mansion would be like in a more far off location, so it'd be harder for people to get to your house. Less likely to have parties, I guess, but still, I would definitely prefer a mansion.
I would. I just think a mansion's too big, bro.
Too
Like,
big?
why would
Really?
I
Is
need
that
that
a
much
thing?
rooms, and why would I need servants and all that stuff?
Bro,
I'll
you
probably
don't
have
have to do chores. What do you mean?
yeah, many rooms and servants, like many servants. What the fuck? Probably living with me, myself, probably my kids. I don't have kids, by the way. I'm saying in the future, and if it that's disingenuous. Because if I'm living with my kids and shit, obviously I'll choose like a mansion. Because like I don't want to live in like luxury condo in the city and shit. But if
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
living
you
like
can get creative. You can have like one big room for a gym. You can have like a movie theater room.
yeah, yeah, it doesn't have to look like this though. It's like I'll
Yeah,
probably
just
like
like a mansion in general,
yeah,
probably.
okay. A mansion, like I agree with that. Like a mansion of my own design that's like not too like big. I'm like fucking just too empty looking and not too like small where it's not literally a mansion. So yeah, I'll choose a mansion with like a decent amount of rooms, decent amount of servants, and like NBA players like LeBron James house basically. I'll choose that.
Is it really a problem for someone to be too big though?
Yeah, because like I'm like so like I'm not under the impression that if I want to buy something, I want to make the most use out of it. So like if I'm buying a house, there's all these rooms that I never see and like all like tapered off and dusted. I'll probably see it once a year, and next year come back. Hey, did I have this room in my house? What the fuck? I mean,
Hmm, I
I'm
guess I
I'm
could
I'm
see
I'm
that, but if
thinking
you own a
about
mansion, you probably don't care about money that much.
I don't know. I'm thinking about Bruce Wayne, Batman's house, right? You know how much rooms that shit has, and he never goes to any of them. He
Bro,
stays
that
in
shit's
like two
fire.
rooms.
Literally have your own Batcave in the basement. What?
Yeah, but like his actual mansion, everything is like just like covered up in like little white taper stuff, white taper cloths, and like they're dusted off and stuff. Like I don't want that. I want like a house that has like is big enough, like an indoor basketball court, indoor pool, whatever, like all that stuff. But, like not too big. I'll show you a video of this guy named Zed, who's like a musician, and he did like a house tour, and that's like so trash. Why would you want a house that big? But yeah, I'll choose a luxurious mansion. But like a single lad, I'll probably go a luxury condo. But like overall, I'll choose a luxurious mansion. So I'll choose that.
And
What's next?
relaxing beachside home. I mean, I don't really care about the beach that much. I like pools more, anyways. And I'm guessing a fucking mansion and a condo would have a pool in it.
Yeah, and you could have a mansion near like the beach. You know, like, it doesn't have to be literally on the beach, but like close enough to go to the beach if you want. I like or in like a good weather area. So definitely a mansion.
The modest and peaceful cabin. I mean, that shit looks small as fuck. And I'll
And
probably have shit
hell
internet
no.
if I'm like far off in the
Yeah,
wilderness. So no,
hell no.
just no. And
RV
a
house, bro.
fancy
What
RV or
the
houseboat. I
fuck?
mean, I don't understand why it has to be an RV or a houseboat. I mean, I can make the interior of the mansion fancy. Like I could make it look like that, and also have a mansion instead of being an RV or a houseboat.
No, the appeal here is that you constantly travel. But why would I want to constantly travel? Like what? I'm trying to like not move.
Yeah, I don't
I'll
even know if I'm
travel.
seasick or not, but I do not want to be on a boat. I do not.
Yeah, I'm not seasick, but I feel like I've never really been on like an ocean, but I've been on like canoeing and stuff. Dude, I went canoeing with two people that were fine at the beginning, and halfway through, they were like crying out for their moms, dude. They're like completely did a 180, like fucking like shaking and shivering because they got seasick. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? How am I gonna get home? So I had to canoe all the way, the rest of the way by myself.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'll go on to the next one. You and a good friend of yours are walking down the street. Your friend who's in a really bad mood bumps into somebody's shoulder and immediately gets angry at the person. Oh, it's one of these.
Yeah,
This begins escalating into a fist fight, and it doesn't look like your friend has a chance at winning, so he's getting low diffed. What will you do? Take out your phone and record the fight. It's getting pretty entertaining. Immediately help my friend beat this guy. I don't care if it might be his fault. I don't want to see my friend get hurt. Keep walking and ignore them both. My friend is being irrational, so let him solve it himself. Try to break up the fight right away. Violence won't solve anything in this case. So, the thing about the third answer is I just find it so weird. Like,
why would you ever do that?
yeah, if your mindset is this is stupid, which I can respect, why are you just leaving? Like, if you're with your friend, I'm assuming you have plans to go somewhere. So why would you not just try to break it up and then just do that? Say, let's get this over. Let's just do what we're gonna do. Why would you just like leave? Like, where are you gonna go back home? It's gonna be like fuck our plans.
It's not like you randomly met these two people fighting, and like the question is if you're a good Samaritan, would you like break them up or something like that? It's just like your friend. It's actually someone you know. So that's like the least possible chance for me. The other two chances are like taking out my phone and recording it.
That's just scummy.
That's just scummy. But like I see why people, like some people would choose it because like.
I mean, if it's a good fight, then yeah. But if he's getting low diffed, like why?
If it's a drunk fight, yeah. But like I wouldn't record it otherwise.
I mean, even if he's getting low diff, I can understand if it's two people you know, because then it can get kind of saucy and like it's like within a group of friends, so they're gonna like troll and shit. But it's whatever. But if it's like some rando, then there's not even like much to that.
Yeah, like it's not, who you gonna like roast? Or some random guy beat you? Like what? Who cares?
Yeah,
like, it's not like it has any effect on you. Mine is, I don't know if I would like help jump in. Like depends. Like if the guy's like being extra, but what I would do is it's like see if I would jump in or not. Is try to break it up, and if that guy like gets extra on me and shoves me, then yeah, I'm gonna beat his ass. But like before, I'm gonna try to break it up first.
It's a tough decision because I know if I was in that situation, like I'm so prideful and I have so much faith in my ability that even if I'm getting low diffed, I wouldn't want my friend to take away the chance of me like possibly being able to adapt and beat him. Like I would get angry that I got that opportunity taken away from me. So if I know that my friend is like that as well, then I probably won't do anything. But if he's getting literally low diff, like I don't want to watch him just get fucking destroyed like that. So yeah, I'd probably just jump in and attack him. I mean, it is kind of scummy to 2v1, but if he's getting low diff, like is it even really a 2v1 at that point?
Nah, bro. I'm not jumping in. That's like like you said, it's whack. I'm like I don't like jumping people. Like the guy didn't even do anything wrong. He's the one that got bumped. So like he's the one that got. The other guy was starting shit on him, so like he has every right to defend himself. The best way, I think, the best way is to rake it up. I mean, if that guy is like feeling himself, you know how people feel themselves, and like, nah, bro, fuck this nigga, and like he pushes you as well. Like that's when you're like, alright, bro, like get the fuck off of me, and I'm gonna fight him. That's
See, I know this isn't about me at all. Like it's definitely about them, but when you're attacking someone and their friend is there, not only are you disrespecting the guy that you're attacking, but you're disrespecting the guy that's watching because you're like, you ain't gonna do shit. Or like, I don't care if you do shit in a sense. So I'm like, the arrogance, bro. Like, you're just gonna like low diff my friend in front of me? Like, you think I'm not gonna do anything? The arrogance, you know?
That plays into my answer because like, he's gonna shove me thinking that I'm not gonna do shit anyway because I'm just trying to break it up, you know? I'm not trying to start anything. I'm trying to be a pacifist. But like, I'm trying to bait him into like fucking starting something with me. And as soon as he does that, it's coffins, bro. I'm just kicking his ass. That's how it goes. Like a scummy way of acting like a good Samaritan, and you tell the cop, "Hey, I tried to break it up, but then he aggressed on me, so I was defending myself." That's how I handle it. But yeah, definitely. If it's my brother, like if it's my brother, and like he gets like some guys like ramming on my brother, I can't just watch. I just have to jump in. It's like instincts.
I mean, the way it's framed, it's like, if he's getting low diff, then do you even have to make the decision if it's like a quick low diff and that's it? Like, it seems like he's getting low diff and the guys just keep fucking going.
Yeah, exactly. The fight's already over. You made your point, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why, like, you gotta, hey, relax, bro, dude. Take a walk. And he shoves me back. I'm like, hi, bitch. It's over for you now. Like,
I would just be too angry, but like, it's already over and you're just dogging on this guy. Like, Nah, bro. You're getting the shit beat out of you.
And I definitely understand what you're saying about the whole he's beating your friend in front of you, thinking that you're too like
The
prideful to
arrogance,
do
bro.
anything.
Like he really thinks I won't jump in. Like, okay. But yeah, I'm just gonna pick the second one.
Yeah, I would. I reread the fourth one, and it doesn't like give me the option to beat his ass. So yeah, I'm going to the second one. It's like it makes it seem like I broke up the fight. My friend got his ass kicked and they just walk away.
Alright, so what sounds like a dream profession to you or your current line of work? Something to do with puzzles, thinking, professor, scientist, lawyer, programming. Something to do with entertainment, singer, performer, musician. I'd assume this means like streamer and all that stuff too. Something to do with money. Something with hands on labor. Something that will let me travel a lot, military, pilot, truck driver, geologist. Anything that seems like it'll work out. Something to do with serving a large number of people, religious, medical, government, police, military. Something to do with designing or crafting art, architecture. Alright, so
Yeah,
the
it's
first one, that just sounds like incredibly boring. Like, I don't
that's
want.
opposite for me, dude. Like that's the thing that I would like. I feel like I do that now in a sense where like most of my job is just like solving problems and stuff like that.
But
Now,
this is
like
like your
this
dream
seems
thing. Like, okay, if you were like ninja levels of popular, would you choose that over being a streamer or a YouTuber?
uh I feel like if I like let's put it differently. You have no need for money, no need money for money at all. Like you're set for life. Your life, your family's set. But then you like realize you're bored as fuck, and you want to do a job. What job would you do? That's how I would look at it. And I do
Yeah, I'd
not want to
definitely pick
be
like
a.
streamer or entertainer.
I do not want to do anything with travel like a job that's a truck driver. Not
Yeah,
none of
I don't
that.
like to travel in general.
I wish I was creative, but I'm not. So like if I was a creative person, I could see being like a chef or artist, something like that. But that seems boring as fuck to me too, because I know I'm not creative. So that's also gone. I don't want to be anything that's serving a large number of people. Fuck all that.
Yeah, I
Um,
do not. I'm not in this world to serve people.
yeah,
I am pretty selfish.
something to do with money. I don't want to have all that stress on me with all that money and shit, like being a CEO, because I already have all the money in the world, right?
Plus,
So what is
it's
it
just
on?
boring. Like, there's no
Yeah,
entertainment value to it.
hands-on labor.
Just no.
Nah, like I can see why it would like attract me to do it, but like I actually don't like the hands-on stuff. I like the theory stuff behind shit. I don't actually like the hands-on stuff. That part's overrated as fuck. Just I like being around it, seeing it happen, but I don't want to be part of the person doing it, like a mechanic or like a builder or shit like that. So it's either some entertainment performer, musician, host, or this shit right here.
I
Yeah,
don't know. Like the thing about labor is like there's very few instances where it would actually be something cool that I'd want to work on. Like let's say like a military weapon or like some
that's
scientific
what I'm
thing
saying.
that just
Yeah,
sounds fucking awesome. But even then, like the actual process of making it a thing would probably be boring.
that's actually so smart. Because like that's how people get duped into actually thinking, yeah, I want to be this engineer, this that, and they think they're gonna be fucking solving the world's problems. All they be doing is fucking spreadsheets and shit. Like you're like the
Yeah.
lowest of the low. There's no, I would like to be doing all this puzzles and thinking, but like the chance of me working on something cool is very rare. Like I'd rather just play video games for a living than stream it, honestly.
Same, dude. Same. The thing about the military is, I wouldn't mind it to be honest. Like if I was like a strategist, like a high tier strategist in the military, I
Those
would
doesn't
kind of
exist,
fuck
bro.
with like trying to out strategize people and shit.
It seems like it's all politics, not even like actual military strategy.
Yeah.
Seems like,
Well, there's like a lot of divisions, obviously. So if you're in the right division, it could be like interesting, I guess.
yeah, but like it's like bomb this, they'll bomb us back. What should we do after? Oh yeah, let's just bomb them again. Like, okay,
Hey man,
sick.
it could be intricate enough to like really test your brain cells.
It's not like back in the day where it's like maneuvering troops and shit and utilizing the little resources you have. Now everyone's got fucking nukes.
Yeah, the nukes like obviously that's different, but I still feel like there's interesting maneuvering like
Yeah,
tactics you can do.
probably in the navy and like ships and shit. How to go through blockades and stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe you're like someone that does theories for like small scale battles too, like formations and shit.
Something to do with entertainment. I like how they just didn't. If it was just these four singular performer, musician, host, I would do none of them. I'd rather do like something to do with politics and thinking.
Yeah. Entertainment is definitely the best choice.
Yeah. I'll choose it as well. I wish I could choose two, but I'll definitely choose like this as well. Like I could see like me getting bored of streaming if like I get no interaction or anything like that.
I'd assume you'd be popular in this instance, though.
Yeah, that's just easy green.
Either red or black for me. I'll just go red.
Alright. Which one is yeah.
Most likely to share on social media. Well, I'm not the Fajit, so no inspirational quotes. That is not me.
Yeah.
I
What'd you say?
mean,
I'm
the
not
thing
the
is,
what?
like, if you want to be inspirational, if the context is right, like if someone is feeling down, you want to give them advice, that's fine. But if you're just like just posting
I think
inspirational
that's
quotes,
fucking lame as hell. People that post information quote. The thing is
it's
like
so cringe, bro.
upon
It's
them.
so cringe.
They think they're wise as fuck and it's upon them to share this shit. Nah, bro. A famous quote is like whatever Michael Jackson said, if you want to fix the world, look in the mirror, bro. Stop fucking sending me quotation quotes and shit when your life is fucked up as well. Like, jeez, I hate that shit. It's so pretentious to me.
Yeah, it's
Like,
like
it
they
just seems like
somehow don't realize their own
disingenuous too.
problems, and they're just saying it to make themselves feel good. Like they're like,
One
I'm a
hundred
I'm a
percent is
wise guy.
disingenuous. It's like they're struggling through something, right? So in their way to like combat that is to like act positive and stuff, like sending out positive
I just
vibes
hate
only.
the whole positivity thing because it's like you don't need to be like just positive or negative. Like the situation calls for it. Like if I'm playing Smite and shit is cancerous, I'm not gonna be positive just to be positive. Like if I'm
That's
reading
crazy.
One Piece and I'm not liking it, I'm not gonna be positive just to be positive. If I'm reading One
It's
Piece
like
and I like it, I'm not gonna be negative. Like it's dependent on your situation.
people's like whole ideology is positive vibes only. Like, nah, bro. Like I'm just gonna let life be life. Like I'm gonna be positive when I need to be. I'm like having fun and like negative when shit's bad. Like nothing wrong with that. I just feel like the people that lie to themselves to be always positive end up not being positive and being down. They don't realize why.
I do think there's some intricacy to it. Like you can be doing something that's not fun, and if you're in the right mindset, it could be like not as bad for you. But there's like limits to that shit for sure.
I don't even think that's being positive as being content. It's never being positive. When I'm like doing something I don't want to do, I just like realize, you know what? I can see the light in the end of the tunnel, and I'm doing it for this and this and that. I guess that's being positive, but I don't think
In a sense, yeah.
it still doesn't make me happy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
inspirational quotes are trash. Like if the people actually like had something like wise to say, then that'd be different. But it's usually something extremely obvious.
I feel like I'm cool with inspirational quotes. Is like if someone's having a one-on-one conversation with me and they actually know my situation and try to give me advice, then yeah. But like just like unsolicited, just drop it in your Instagram to make it seem like you're helping people or like helping. I don't know. I just don't like.
Especially when it's like you're not even trying to bring up something that people don't really take into account. You're just like, if you strive hard, you can get
Obvious.
your
Yeah,
dreams, bro. You could
yeah,
do it, bro. Like, I
yeah. It's
don't
like,
know, bro.
yeah. For me, like I looked at all of them. It's either funny videos and pictures I find online, or I rarely use social media. I don't post anything.
I mean, I would say I rarely use it, but I think Discord counts. So then,
Yeah, that's that thing. Yeah,
but there's nothing here that says arguments. So I definitely don't post food. I definitely don't take selfies. I definitely don't post favorite art or music. Like I'm assuming that means like little drawings or music, and I don't really post either of those. So I guess it'd be funny videos by default, but I don't really like when I'm in like the topic of something funny. I don't really post a video then talk about it. Usually, I just mention something funny or make a joke or like make light of a situation that just like happens to be in conversation. I don't know. It's
yeah.
not really like videos that get brought up.
For me, it's definitely. I don't know if Discord is social media because it's like a maybe it is, but like it's just like a place where people just use to play video games and stuff. It is more than that due to like BDA and stuff like that. But besides that, I use Twitter, but like I use Twitter to like react to funny videos. I don't really post much myself. I would never post anything else on here about funny videos. So if you count Discord on like other shit on social media, then yeah, I'll choose that.
I mean, I don't even understand why you would choose any of these, honestly. Like, I can understand art and music, but I don't get why you would post food. I don't get why you would post selfies. I mean, I feel like the only people that post selfies are just women that want attention and want people to compliment them.
Yeah, that's selfish. I would never post. I don't post pictures of myself. That's pointless. Like, and the same people that post selfies, the same people that post like relationship pictures with their significant other, like sharing everything. Like, why do you have to share everything? Why can't you keep something private with yourself? Especially like food. Like, they like played it so perfectly, have like the camera right above it and it's perfect distance. Like why, bro? I don't give a
I
shit about
mean,
what you're
maybe
eating.
with food, like if it looks good enough, then people are gonna be like, "Yo, that shit looks awesome. What is it?" And then you're like, "It's this. If you want to make it, do it like this." And they're like, "Yo, thanks, bro." Like I can understand that.
But if these people go to like some fucking hole in the wall restaurants that nobody goes to for like $60 burgers just to take pictures, you know what I mean? It's fucking
Yeah,
hipster shit.
it's pretty ridiculous. But
What would you
which
choose
club would
then?
you be most interested in? So there's cooking club, the go home club, which I
I
assume
didn't
is
even
just video
finish
games.
this. I think I found any videos, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I chose to. The cooking club, the go home club, the math science history club, music drama or fine art, student council or sports MMA.
Sports MMA.
So I
And
assume the go home club is video games. So I guess that would be me, but I feel like that's kind of a cop out. Like obviously it's like it's supposed to be a joke, but I feel like if you really want to answer this, like out of all the clubs, for me it would be MMA.
but like is it MMA club as in we talk about MMA and shit like that, or like us talk about
I'm
sports, or
pretty
we
sure it's
actually play
sparring club.
sports? Okay, cool. Because like if it's a sports club, that means I'm assuming like soccer, basketball, football, like you play that team sport. That's what the club is talking about. Then definitely that.
You could be right. But cooking club, no, I'm not a fan of cooking. If I could go my whole life without cooking, then that'd be some G shit, honestly.
Yeah, I want to learn how to cook, bro, because I don't know how to cook.
Hey, just find
So
yourself a girl and make her do it for you.
facts, bro. Might have to settle down.
Yup. But math, science, history club, I am not interested in any of those three subjects.
I can see myself being interested in history and some math, but like I'm not joining the club. Like fuck no, dude. I'm not doing extra work. Just to like stuff I'm already doing at school.
Yeah, maybe some rare cases science could interest me, and then history, if it's like warfare history, then yeah, that too. But definitely not enough to join a club.
Yeah.
And music, it's like it depends. Like if you're forming a rap group, that could kind of be a club in a
I
sense.
get the rapper.
Jonkins the rapper. You already know what my rap name's about to be.
Jonkins. What? Wait,
What
what
even
it
is a
be?
drama club?
Like acting,
Oh yeah, true.
theater and stuff.
Fine art. Yeah, no, I'm not a fine art type of guy.
Imagine joining student council, bro. That's actually so stinky.
Imagine doing what?
Joining student council, like,
Oh yeah.
how
Don't be
much do
that
I
guy.
actually have to love school to join student council, bro?
Don't fucking
That's
be that
ridiculous.
guy, please.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, definitely sports and make that's something I would do in my like own time outside of school. But to be in a club that dedicates time to it is like basically what I would be doing anyway. Besides playing video games, and like
Yeah.
I used to like love going out and playing sports as a kid. Because kids these days love staying at home, so there's that.
So your close friends inform you that they no longer want you in their group. You were given no explanation as to why. What will you do? This is so weird. Like when did
I
the
think I've seen this
situation?
video before, this test before.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of like quiz things ask this. I feel like this is a very typical question. I just remained alone then. I never really trusted them anyways. That's some edgy
What?
shit. Like so because this one group of people they don't like you, then you're not gonna trust anyone then? I don't know. I just don't understand the logic behind that. What a bunch of scum. I did nothing wrong. This is how I'm treated. I'll show him a thing or two. I mean, the first two lines are fine, but why does it make it sound like he wants to get revenge though? Like what's he gonna do? Like go and attack him? Is he gonna like try to expose them online? Like either way, like it's not worth your time to try to get revenge. So I guess that takes away that option. I need to find out what truly happened and fix it. There must be some kind of misunderstanding.
This
I
is
mean,
like I understand where it's coming from, but
I
there
I
must be
understand
some
wanting to
kind of
find out what happened.
misunderstanding. Yeah, fix it. Like fuck all that, dude. I'm
Yeah,
not for
like not only did they just tell you to fuck off, but they were fake the entire time and then told you to fuck off. Like, why would you want to fix that?
it's like it's crystal clear, bro. Like they're assholes. Like if they're actually truly were your friends, they will never do that to you. And like I understand. I wanted to like, yo, what's up? What happened? But like you're already adamant, predisposition to go and try to fix it, not even knowing what the reason is. That's kind of ass to me. That
Yeah,
makes
for
it seem
sure.
like you're gonna eat shit,
I would
regardless.
definitely understand just wanting to know what happened, even if you don't even want to reconcile with them, just because it's just useful. Like if you can pick up on the clues for like later relationships, so it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, or like maybe like you hurt somebody in a harsh way that you like on a pod, like not like to fix it, just to be a decent human being and say, yo, that was a misunderstanding. I did not mean that. It's fine. You don't be friends with me, but like just letting you know that's literally not what I was trying to do. Because I could see that happening. Like someone said something they didn't really mean that can in a relationship. But yeah, like I'm not, and the way they treated it makes me, even if like it was my fault or like I could have apologized, fix it. The way they just like tell me to fuck off, I'm like, I bet, bro. See
Yeah,
ya.
I mean, this is weird because this is like tailored towards my specific situation. And my relationship with a friend would never be something where like I say something insulting and then they're like, "We're not being friends anymore, bro. You hurt my feelings." Like all of my friends are gonna take it as a joke, pretty much. So
Yeah,
I don't know. It'd be weird.
that's like I'm the same, but like I would never go and like say, "Yo, what's up, bro? Come on, bro. Give me a second chance, bro." Fuck all that. I'm doing the last one.
My first reaction would just be like, "What?" Like I'll be like, oh, "Excuse me?" Like you're trolling, right?
Oh yeah, they come to me and inform me. Like, what? Who does this when they come up to you and say, "Yo, we can't be friends anymore"? Like, break it up. Well, what is this shit? That never happens. That's
Well,
crazy.
if they're the type that's just like gonna be fake and then like just randomly tell you to fuck off, they're definitely gonna send it to you through text.
Oh, okay,
You
that's
know that's
weird.
already
Like,
happening.
if I want to hang out with someone, I just stop hanging out with them. I'm not gonna like have a whole thing where I just like inform them.
But I
Um,
mean, you wouldn't fucking just pretend to be their friend if you don't like them in the first place.
yeah,
So you're already
I
far
can't.
gone enough to do that at that point.
I can't hide that shit. But I'm like, yeah, I don't like I don't fuck
I don't
with you.
even understand that whole like the whole politics to it. Like I'm gonna pretend to be friends with this person because he might be sort of cool with this person. I don't want to ruin my relationship with this person, so I'm gonna like play along and then I'm gonna try to like fuck up their friendship. And then when the time to strike, I'm gonna make sure everyone says fuck this person. Like it's so weird, bro.
I agree with the last part, but though it pains me, that will pay me. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess. Just find some new friends to hang out with. That's the most reasonable one for sure. I wouldn't just like say maybe we're choose just too different to stay together. Like
Yeah, that's
I,
part of the weird as well.
I would want to know why, and I definitely wouldn't think it would be my fault because if they're like the type that like pretended they were my friends and then they just backstab me, like obviously they're the fucking the bitches.
Yeah, I wish like the third option was worded differently, but I'm not choosing it because he wants to go fix it.
Yeah, I guess I'll just pick the fourth one. I
Mm.
mean, it's kind of weird. I wish the second one didn't make it seem like you wanted to get revenge and attack them or something. Then I'll
Yeah, I'll
pick
show
that.
him a thing or two. I'm about to bring out the
I'll show them a
hottest
thing or
day.
two. That's so weird, bro. All right, question 8. You're on class for a final exam review today. What will you do? Text on your phone or talk to your friends around you. Focus intently. I need to ace this test. Slacking off would also be very rude to the teacher. I probably won't even show up. Barely paying attention. I already know the material. I can just teach myself at home. The fourth one sounds like me with the combination of the first one because I wouldn't be paying attention because I'd be on my phone or talking.
Then why would you show up?
Uh, maybe like yeah, he gives me like some paper to do or something. I don't know.
That's crazy. This shit happened. I had like a lot of reviews in my schooling, and like I would never like pay it like it's double edged sword. Like I would not pay attention in regular class, so I would kind of rely on the review to catch me up. But I'd be so lazy that I wouldn't even show up for the review. I just read it myself at home or something. So definitely, I probably wouldn't even show up.
Yeah, I mean, if this is me during high school, I would definitely not show up.
Uh,
100%.
It's either that or like C or A, like text on my phone. That's what I would do in regular class. Like I text on my phone or not show up, and then, or barely pay attention. Like it's barely paying attention is the same shit I would have done if I wasn't coming there anyway. I would have taught myself at home. So yeah, definitely C.
Yeah. I mean,
They
in
used to
general,
like
I'm just the type to like to teach myself instead of getting taught in school because they just go over it so slowly so the retards in class
yeah,
think they can keep up and
and
that's
it's
just like
literally
that's just
it's
maddening.
literally it's yeah that's so true, and it's literally so they focus on the dumbest shit. Like this stuff is not gonna be tested, but some idiot has a genius question and they spent 20 minutes on it, slowly teaching them something that's probably never gonna show up on a test. And even then, there's not enough time to cover everything, so they cover everything in the such what's that word face value, like in the thinnest of layers. They don't go deep enough in it to even make it worthwhile. So like even if I go and listen to it, I gain nothing. It's a stupid waste of time.
Yeah, it's the type of shit that makes you want to just headbutt a wall. I'll just
Alright.
pick the fourth one. Which fantasy world do you enjoy the most? Vibrant Fantasy Dreamland, Huge Adventure. Those kind of seem like the same thing. I guess maybe Vibrant Fantasy Dreamland is like otherworldly, while Huge Adventure is like in this world, but it's like different, but not as different as the Fantasy Dreamland. Peaceful and beautiful. I mean, I like conflict, so probably not. And Darker Medieval. Darker Medieval is cool. I mean, I liked it in Berserk. My thing with Dark and Medieval is usually they keep it like to the roots and it's not like very technologically advanced. And I like,
Plus, you have to like suck up to kings and like you can easily just die if you're born in low class and shit.
I think
So,
it's just talking about the stories.
okay, so like you don't have to like live through like the actual
Yeah, yeah,
like monarchy and like shit where like there's poop on the ground and stuff like that. Probably
yeah.
there.
I don't know. Like, I enjoy technology in stories, and I also feel like if it's Dark and Medieval, there probably won't be powers, and I also enjoy superpowers in stories. So I'd either choose Vibrant Fantasy Dreamland or Huge Adventure.
Yeah, I'm a huge adventure because it seems like bright and like a lot of like wilderness is like fight bears and shit. I don't know. It
Yeah,
seems like more
but
cool.
Vibrant
Golden Arrow
Fantasy
fight.
Dreamland might just be the same thing except with more superpowers.
Yeah, I don't know what it means, so I don't want to pick it.
Yeah, I'll just pick Huge Adventure, whatever. When you're at home, what do you typically enjoy doing the most? Absorbing myself in music, art, or novels?
Cap.
Goofing around online and getting people mad? Hmm. Inside is boring, I'd rather mess around outside. Inviting lots of people over to have some fun.
This is easy. It's the last one.
Yeah, studying, watching documentaries, or learning. Laying around and playing video games or watching Netflix or YouTube. So for the first one, I mean, I don't like drawing. I don't like novels, which is kind of a shame because I'm sure books have more, like way more substance than most manga and like or TV shows or anything in general. But I want
That's
a
cap.
picture. I
I've
want a
read a lot
picture to
of
go along
books,
with
and like
it.
most of the time, books spend too much time building up something that they're not good enough payoff. I
I'm
feel
talking
like
about like the highly acclaimed ones.
yeah, I know. Even those, they have like flaws. Where like, oh my god, it's like sometimes it's like some problems they have with TV shows with like a bunch of shit I don't give a shit about. Like manga is like the perfect medium where like they tell the story well enough while also not sticking on to the boring stuff too much.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
like
like.
for example, like I really like philosophy. So I'm sure if there's like a book dedicated to philosophy, it's gonna go much more in depth than any manga in that regard.
True, true.
But yeah, so not novels or art. I mean, I like music, but I don't spend most of my time listening to music by any means. Maybe like an hour, maybe 2 hours a day at most.
This is like a three-way, like not a three-way tie, but like three of them I could possibly do.
Goofing around online and getting people mad, definitely a strong choice. Definitely a strong
Yeah,
choice. Inside is boring. I'd rather mess around outside. I mean, I can respect wanting to do outside activities, but I wouldn't say inside is boring by any means.
yeah. Like I took it as you want to go outside and play sports and stuff, which I used to do all the time. I would go outside when I was younger, so like the goofing around and this are like the top two so far.
Yeah. Inviting lots of people over to have fun. I mean, that's cool, but that's not something I do every day.
I don't invite people. Like people invite me to play. I don't can't be asked like sit shit up. I'll just
You already
like
have
go.
10 people in your house. You don't want another 10?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The
But
Mexican
yeah,
family.
like I'd rather just like my friends hit me up. Yeah, go over to his house and chill out. But I would never like
I don't
invite
feel
people.
like it has to be you inviting them. I feel like it just means you hanging out with a bunch of friends.
Yeah, that's cool. But I wouldn't. I do that in rare occasions anyway. I
Yeah,
just
I mean, I like that, obviously, but it's not something I would do every day. Studying, watching, or documentaries, or learning. I do not like studying. Watching documentaries can be cool, depending on the topic. And I do not like learning. I don't want to like learn just to learn. I just want to like learn shit I'm interested about. Which can go under learning, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like in this sense it's talking about like learning just to learn, like just to gain knowledge. Laying around and playing video games or watching Netflix x YouTube. That is the top tier. I will pick that.
I chose that easily.
How many friends did you say you have? Use few close friends that I love and trust. None really, mainly family or best friend. I don't mix well with many people.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the same guy that chose the I'm gonna remain alone then because they betrayed me. I have a lot of friends. Mostly everyone knows me in some way. I'm pretty popular. I have a circle of good friends and I've met many people. I'm somewhat known. Uh,
Oh, it's
it
either
dep-
A or 1 or 4, not 3 and not 2.
I would go with 4 just because I have a good amount of friends. I just feel like for it to be 3, you have to be the type that like goes out of your way to become the most popular you can be. Like goes out of your way to hang out with people every single day just because you want to have like the biggest circle of friends you can.
No chance.
Yeah,
I have
that's not
like
me.
I have a good circle of good friends, but also like I've met a lot of people that I'm like cool with, but I'm not necessarily friends with. But I don't think I'm like popular at all. So like I'll definitely say 4.
Yeah. And I definitely don't think it's about like who you're cool with because obviously you can be cool with like a shit ton of people, but like actual friends, I would choose 4.
Yeah, but this say I've met many people. So like it's also talking about the people that you've met that you're cool with, not necessarily your friends. It's not like they don't fit into the friend definition. But they're also like not complete strangers. They're acquaintances, I guess.
Yeah, that can go under just being somewhat known.
Yeah. I think 4 fits perfectly for me.
Yeah. You're at some form of social gathering. Oh, I like this one. And you find a person nearby speaking to a group of friends, family about a topic you're passionate about. The person is blatantly speaking nonsense and everyone seems to believe them, even though you think it to be false. What do you do? Whatever, who cares? People will say dumb things all the time and it isn't worth the effort to correct them. I can respect this choice. I will just wait until the person leaves and tell everyone my thoughts on the matter just so I don't get into any arguments. That's gay with a HE. On second thought, maybe I'm the one who is misinformed. Perhaps I should inquire more to see what they are saying is in any way accurate. Maybe we can reach a resolution. Who does this person think they are? People will get deceived and buy into his BS. I can't let that happen. I must interject and tell them all the truth. I think if anyone knows me, they think I'll pick 4. But the weird thing about 3 is that I can understand that mindset in some situations, but it's saying this person is blatantly speaking nonsense.
I was just thinking about that, and you're very passionate about this topic, so you definitely know they're speaking nonsense.
Like at that point, like if they're blatantly speaking nonsense, you seem like the guy that just second guesses yourself too much. At that point. So yeah, that's definitely like a weird option given the context. I would just wait until the person leaves until everyone my thoughts on the matter. I just
So
don't understand.
I misread that. I thought it said I'll wait till everyone leaves, then talk to that guy on one-on-one and explain to him my like not try to call him out in front of everybody. If it was that, I'd pick that. But like, why would he tell everyone else about him when the guy's gone? How's that helping anybody? That shit's
It's
so
just because you
gay.
don't want to get into an argument. I don't understand the mindset of not wanting to get into arguments in general. Like, an argument is a discussion, pretty much. It can be a bit more heated, sure, but I mean, unless the person is just an ape, then it's still
I
pretty
guess
much like a
people want to
discussion. You're
embarrass him or
showing
something.
your points. He thinks it's embarrassing. Yeah,
He's gonna embarrass the
it's either
person or
he's a
something.
shy person, or he just thinks it'll get too heated, and the guy like since it's like an argument setting, he'll just be like too arrogant. He'll be too hot headed. He won't want to change his mind, and he feel like he'll just be talking to a brick wall or something.
I would not do one because like if I'm very passionate about this and I know I'm right, I just won't let it. Like I could see letting it go if it's like a topic that I know a bit about and like it's not like but if it's like someone's saying something completely wrong to my like people I know and shit, I would want to
Yeah.
correct them.
And another thing is like, yeah, it's people you know. If it was like if I was at a random social gathering and I knew almost no one there, then
That's true.
maybe I
Yeah.
won't do it. But like if it's people I know, then I'm for sure butting in.
Yeah.
And the fourth one is funny. It's like, who does this person think they are? But
I
yeah,
don't like
I'll
that
choose
part,
that.
but like I'm choosing 4.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I do
We
all the
have
time on Discord.
we have too much similar answers, bro. You know the same devil fruit.
Yeah, probably. Actually, have we chosen a single thing that's not the same?
I think you chose like something different than me, like once or twice.
Yeah, we'll probably get the same one then. You walk into a grocery store and a couple of guys are hanging out right beside the entrance. A group of friends see you and start clearly mocking you and calling you names, and they don't look weak. They don't look weak.
This is
What do you
nice.
do? Whatever. I'll ignore them completely and show no interest. Give them a friendly smile and keep walking. That's gay. That's very gay. Get away from them and try to hide how hurt you are. I probably won't even notice them in the first place. I barely pay attention to people.
That's me.
That could be me. Laugh with them. Maybe they're not as rude as you think, especially if I have headphones. Get up in their faces and try knocking one of them down. People like this need to be put in their place. Insult them back. I'm not gonna let myself be mocked in public. The last one just like screams insecurity.
Like
Like,
I hate that. I would insult them back, but not just not wanting to be like mocked in public. I'm like, if you insult me, I'm insulting you back. That's how it goes. I'm like, I give a shit if it's in public or not.
are you like scratching something?
Oh no, like I had my glasses down, and like every time I talk, it rubs against my mic. So I
Oh.
took it off. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, because you could very easily go to court for this. So are you that insecure where you're willing to go to court because someone talks shit?
Like I'm not gonna fight. I mean, yeah, that could start a fight. But like, you're right. I wouldn't do that. I'm saying like that. I just don't like how this is phrased. For me, it's just like I would even talk to them. I would just like go inside, and he says you're wearing headphones. So, like, what the fuck? I'm gonna completely ignore them.
I don't know if you're wearing headphones in this situation or not.
He says I probably wouldn't even notice them impression to barely pay attention to people. What was it?
I mean,
Oh,
it depends how loud they are and how close they are. I feel like that's a cop-out answer though, because if you don't notice them, you're just, of course, gonna walk by them, and you're not really like saying how you deal with the situation.
yeah. Then there was then I choose one. Then I don't have no interest in like talking to them. Like I'm not getting
See,
baited by
I
them.
want to choose the laugh thing, but it's saying laugh with them instead of laughing at them or like laughing to myself, because I would just find it funny that these group of people, they like take the time to try to insult a random like I'm gonna care. Like,
Yeah.
do they really think it's gonna bother me? Like, this is so stupid that I'm just gonna laugh to myself. Like, these guys are fucking clowns.
Another problem with that is that maybe they're not like you're laughing at them to make them think like make them look better than they are. Maybe they're not that. Maybe they just found something funny in the street or something. Like you're basically denying the fact that they're insulting you, like blatantly lying to
Yeah,
yourself.
maybe if they were just laughing, but it says they're mocking you and calling you names.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I wish that was
Oh,
worded differently, because I would definitely choose the laughing thing
yeah.
if it didn't make it seem like you're either trying to like appease them, like trying to be part of the group. Like, if I just take this, then maybe they'll think I'm not that bad. Maybe they'll accept me.
I'll probably toss them the finger and walk away.
I don't know. I I would probably laugh and then just walk away.
I think
I
it's
pro-
either that or I'm thinking whatever. I'll ignore them completely and show interest. No point.
I probably wouldn't even notice them in the first place. So barely pay attention to people. Get away from them and try to hide how hurt you are. I mean, I just don't understand, bro. Like, why are you hurt from randos laughing at you? I mean, maybe if you're like a black guy and then like they start saying racial slurs and you're sensitive to that, maybe I can understand then.
Okay, you are handed 1,000 by a complete stranger. However, they tell you that you must donate all this money to charity. Wait, fuck all. I'm taking the money. What?
See, this is interesting because on one hand,
Why do
like,
they care what I do with the money? Like, you gave me $1,000. At that point, it's my money. Don't tell me what to do with it. That's
yeah,
so
there's a
stupid.
lot of aspects to this. Like, if he's willing to just give a Randall this and like not even like question them or anything, like it doesn't seem like he cares that much himself.
Yeah,
And then apparently, like a lot of charities, they take a lot of the money for themselves.
yeah. I don't trust charities. Like, it's
Yep.
most
And
of it is a
then
business to them.
I
Like,
don't
it's
understand why.
non-profit, but that means non-profit means you can't make a profit, so they can like pay themselves the money go into them, and that's still like non-profit. It's
Hmm.
bullshit, dude.
I just don't understand why he would just give it to me so I would do the work instead of him. Like,
That part is stupid. I feel like he's just trolling me. I'm taking the fool.
yeah, I definitely feel like he's just trolling me. Like, why would you just want to make me go out of my way to do it? Like,
Although it may be wrong. Why is it wrong? It's your money. Like you don't have to like every
I
time you
mean,
donate
of
money to
course,
charity is it wrong. Like, no.
yeah, it's gonna go into the whole should you donate money to charity at all times because people are like suffering and you have it
Yeah.
all right. Like, I don't know, because it's like very distinct. Like, if I'm streaming, for example, and I'm asking people to donate to give me money to donate to a charity, that's very different because in a sense, like I don't even like asking for shit in general. Like, even as a
Yeah.
YouTuber or a streamer, I wouldn't want to ask for subs, ask for money, donations, or any of that. I see it like kind of like begging, even though that's like obviously not the same. It's like a mild form of begging. So I definitely wouldn't like mild beg someone to give me money for a donation and then not do the donation. Like, that just sounds like super scummy. And then it also depends on like who the person is, because even if like I was streaming, for example, and like my whole audience, I'm looking at them with like the mindset of I'm trying to befriend them, or like hopefully they talk in my chat and then we can form a relationship and then they stay here for a while. But I wouldn't want to do anything to like fuck with them, especially if they're like giving me money. It's like, yo, donate to this charity. But if it's like a rando and you're just like, yo, here's $1,000, give it to charity, I'm like, all right, guy. Like, I don't care about you.
Like, I don't give a shit about your study, bro. I'm keeping this. Like what?
Yeah. Like I don't care about you at all.
The
Like
fact that he gave me money and said like you give charity instead of himself, like making me want to fucking spend it myself. Like why
how
the
can you
fuck you
trust a
doing that?
rando? It just makes it seem like you don't care that much if the money gets to the charity in the first place.
He's like, I'll probably say, yo, why don't you do it? And he's like, no, I want you to do it. I'm like, I bet I'll do it, sir. And fucking
Had in the sir.
yeah, toss it in the bank.
I don't know. Like I don't see myself donating to charity like ever really. Because like I said, like I'm not in this world to serve people. I am a selfish person. I just want to enjoy myself to the most of my ability. But if I was like rich or something, then maybe yeah, I could see myself donating then. For the most part, like I just don't want to think about other people. I just want to like keep it to me and my circle of friends and family.
Yeah. Question 15. What kind of grades did you often receive in school? Don't be shy. This is anonymous. No, it's not. It's on YouTube now.
See,
But
I would say A's and B's on average, but if it was high
yeah,
school, I didn't show up for like 70% of my days, so it'd be like barely passing with D minuses.
that's crazy because like I hate this. It says A's and B's. You're a perfectionist, intelligent. But I feel like I got A's and B's as the minimum required effort. Like I wouldn't even like try. I would get A's and B's. You know?
Yeah, and that's
So,
kind of why I want to pick D's or F or C's, just because it reflects me more because I don't put much effort into it.
yeah, for sure.
But I
It's
did
like
get more A's and B's overall,
I
so
somehow cheated the system to get good grades. It's not like I put in the effort required for those grades by like the way the professors and teachers say. You know?
I mean, it's just not hard.
Yeah. They say, oh, you got to work this much hours. Like for every credit, you have to work 3 hours. I'm like, fuck that, dude. What? Dude, I wish I was in school like that. I have like a gaming PC and shit. Like I would like not do any work and still get like A's and B's.
Yeah. I don't know, because I feel like if you pick D's or F, it's gonna like just assume you're a dumbass. Because you know these online quizzes are like,
Yeah,
they're
I'm
not
picking
that,
A's and B's. Just keep
they're
it.
not that expertly crafted. Like they'll just like take like service level shit and then just run with it. So I'll pick A's and B's just because it reflects me being intelligent more than it would reflect me otherwise.
Favorite animal? Hell no. Not a scorpion. Hell no. Not an elephant. Hell no.
Elephants
Not
are cool, but like, if it's my favorite animal, I would want to have it as a pet. And I'm not having
yeah.
a fucking elephant as a pet.
Is that a fox?
It just
Foxes are
doesn't do
cool.
anything.
But they're
Yeah,
like
it's a
two.
fox.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd rather have a wolf than a fox. I'd have any. Seen it too.
For me, it's either the cat, the lion, or the monkey. And I think I'm gonna go with monkey because it seemed like it'd be the funnest pet to have.
Nah, fuck monkey. They'll eat you, bro. I'm
Bro,
definitely
a
picking
small
cat.
monkey that'd be so fun to have as a pet.
They'll eat your face, bro.
Come on, bro, I'll train it. You would never do that to me.
If there was a hawk or falcon here, there's an eagle. I'll pick that. Or a cat. Or
I
like, is
just
that
feel
a
like a
wolf?
monkey would be very entertaining. Like he'd be doing a bunch of stupid shit, and apparently they're like super emotionally intelligent compared to most animals.
I'll pick a wolf, bro. On some Game of Thrones dire wolf, bro.
That could be cool, honestly. A wolf could be cool. I would choose a monkey though.
I finished mine. No chance.
I got the fucking Allosaurus.
No
What
chance.
did you get?
I get the very know me Bartolomeo. Am I
Oh,
Aaron?
Bartholomew, what? Okay, let me read the explanation for mine.
It's a
You are a
bullshit.
reserved and calculated individual. You always try to think outside the box and find the best solution to problems, only acting when necessary. People respect your adventurous nature, which makes you somewhat of a natural leader. Your wits and rational nature keep you grounded, but in the few cases you get angry, nobody can match your strength and courage. Hey, that's kind of
Cat.
facts. That's kind of facts. This devil fruit grants you the power of an ancient theropod dinosaur. Although its full potential, whatever. I don't even care about that. But yo, that was kind of facts. Not gonna lie.
Mine's kind of facts too. The berry fruit. Keep your friends close and your enemies completely walled off. You are born to protect those who are close to you, but have no mercy for those who attack your friends. Being laid back most of the time, you are only vulgar when people really start to bother you. However, you will never completely betray your comrade. That's not bad. I don't know about like freaking have you what's his name really vulgar when people bother you. It takes a lot to bother me. I'm not really like easily bothered, so yeah.
I feel like I just took like your one answer about the attacking someone if they attack your friend thing and just ran with it as the whole thing.
That's literally it, bro. What other shit about friends was there? That was only one question about friends.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, what was the mansion question for? Huh? Okay, what about your other percentages? My 8% is Nagi Nagi no Mi. What's this?
I think that might be Moria's.
Corzones. What? Why am I giving this shit fruits? Oh, yo, my 5% is the Phoenix fruit. Let's
Same.
go.
It says the
Okay,
Allosaurus is 4%, yet I got that. Kind of weird. Yeah, this
what?
is pretty cool. I mean, I'm sure there's a bunch of more accurate and like more interesting quizzes than this one, especially with the answers it gave. Like your one was just troll. It just took one fucking question and just ran with it.
Yo, my top five are Bayberry, the Nagi Nagi, which is the Corazon, the Phoenix, which is the this is actually sick, bro. The Phoenix fruit Marcos, the OP no Me, freaking law, I'm OP, and then the Pell fruit. I like Falcons, I guess. They heard me. Why would
I
they not?
wish you could just like click on them and see the explanations for all of them. They just want
Yeah,
you to redo the quiz a bunch of times. Like, ain't
yo.
nobody gonna do that shit.
And then the Hihei no Me, like the freaking Alfiji fruit. And then I got the yo, you got the Allosaurus, you got the Drake fruit?
Yep.
Yo, the Drake's the top tier on your list.
Yeah, when I get angry, nobody can match my strength, bro. It is what it
Cat.
is. But yeah, Drake is top tier, so I guess it was a good choice.
Bro, I'm head out, bro. I had to go to bed.
All right,
Got work.
peace.
Peace.
Yeah, this is pretty fun. Those in the comment section. If you want me to do something like this, then maybe you can recommend another quiz.
A better one, hopefully. Got your
Yeah, a
ass.
fucking better one. This shit was pretty trash, but the questions are interesting. Even though like the actual answers they gave you or whatever, the actual questions are cool. But yeah,
Peace.
peace.